Okay, we waited for 5 minutes, so let's get started. Yeah. As you know, I'm gonna be recording this session. So, okay, so we are starting demo day 6 today. This means this is the last demo day for this second round, which is not the end of anything, just a wrap up of a round, obviously. As per our agenda, we are following an overall, like the usual structure. We're going to be presenting a little bit on the program and so on, and what's next, some like new information about GoodBuilders, and then we're going to be allocating most of the time to your presentations. And then we're going to have a little bit of extra time for sharing thoughts and talking about your experience if you feel like you want to, and then we're gonna be wrapping up the session. So okay, just to go through it once again, you all know all about it. GoodBuilders GoodBuilders is a flagship program from GoodDollar in collaboration with Flow State, KarmaGap, Superfluid, and CELO public goods, obviously. And well, the main goal for this program would be the main goal for this program would be giving the opportunity to build on top of GoodDollar and creating new tools and applications for GoodDollar, and giving it like more uses and opportunities to the ecosystem. So we're gonna go through what's next. As I said before, this is the wrap up of the round 2, but it's not the end of anything. We want you to still engage, and obviously we will be here to help you and encouraging you to keep building as a part of the community and the ecosystem. So for today, we're gonna have the last demo day of the round, where we want to see the progress you made on your projects, like an overall through these 3 months we built together. And that means that the votes are still open to be cast and reallocate until the 9th of October, when the streams really ends. It's like the closure. So you will be able to cast and move your votes until that day. Don't forget to support your favorites. In the middle of that, on the 8th of October, we're gonna have a workshop, which is not announced yet, but we're gonna be sharing more information soon to speak about engagement rewards. So stay tuned and don't miss it to stay up to date. Also, something important that we want to share with you is that mid-October, there's a Gitcoin grant, so go check it out if you're looking for more funding. We think it's a very good opportunity for you all, and we will support you in case you want to be part of that process too. And last thing, early November, we are planning to start again with round 3. So yeah, it will be very important for us to see your future plans as well, and for you to get ready for that new round if you want to also be part again of the GoodBuilders program. We are hoping to see you all there again. So, Lawrence, if you wanna take the mic and give us a little bit of information on that.
Right.
Sure.
Hi, all. So this is a brief introduction. We will do more elaborate communication somewhere this week, maybe start of the next week. Last week we were joined by Chris from Scout Game doing a workshop. Some of you might have attended, others might already know about it or don't, but we have been running for a couple of months now a partner rewards program through Scout Game that was Good Labs defining bugs and features that we would like to see built for GoodDapp, Good Collective, or SDKs. Since this week, we have launched a new Gardens pool, and it is an extension of the existing Scout Game Rewards program. The idea is that we want to decentralize the work being done in and around the GoodDollar protocol. We don't want, as Good Labs team, to be the only ones choosing what will be built. The goal of the Gardens pool is to open up the floor to recurrent contributors. So there is eligibility criteria that we hope to see some people starting to contribute first before they apply for the program. But basically, we want to give autonomy to people who have IDs who maybe look at Good Collective or Good App and think, hey, these features are really missing and could expand the dApps. Maybe you know of things in our SDKs that are missing that you would like to see built, but we have not defined. The Gardens pool, you can, the full description is on Discourse. Please check it out. It basically works, you put in a proposal on Discourse for what you would like to build. We discuss and align everything so it makes sense. The contributors start building. After you have built, you can put in a proposal in the Gardens pool for the work that you have done to receive your fund. It is minimally retroactive. We hope to not have too many disputes. The Gardens Builders pool is built up of two parts. One is a committee, which is people helping contributors refine the things that they want to like to build, their proposals, and they also do the code reviews and will accept or reject proposals people do for funding requested. And there's contributors. In line with wanting to decentralize, the committee member will start with only being me and Adar from the Good Labs team. But as we continue onwards, active contributors can step forward and say, hey, I would like to contribute on a higher level and be part of actually making the decisions on, hey, what would we like to see built? What do code reviews? Any path, committee member contributors can both put in proposals to get funding. This is a really brief introduction. Full description is written in the Gardens full covenant, and a full program structure is explained on Discourse. Please check it out, and more elaborate details will also be shared in communications afterwards. If you have any questions around this, just please reach out on Telegram and we'll figure it out.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Sorry. Sorry, I just got a weird message. I'll be sharing with you some of the links that these links that are shared here on the chat as well. Briefly, sorry, I just got something weird. So for continuing, what this wrap-up demo day is for, we want to change a little bit what we've been doing the previous weeks, and what we want to see is an overall of this whole process of being part of the Good Builders program. So we want to spotlight the biggest milestones and your progress around the whole round. We also want to see what you build, what you learn, and how being part of Good Builders help you on your journey, on your project, as well as usual, future plans. What's next on your project? What do you wanna like keep building on short and long term? As we would love to keep supporting you in the ecosystem. Also, we encourage you to like have fun with it and give us reasons to allocate our votes to your project. This is like a special space for doing that. So finally, we had 13 projects in the round, as you know already. Obviously, Flow State is available to cast those votes. And you can also see the progress of all the projects on KarmaGap if you want to check it out. So the structure, as I've been mentioning, would be slightly different from previous demo days. We're going to be allocating more or less the same time, so I'll be cutting you whenever the time is running out. And yeah, what we want to see again is these key achievements and your overall thoughts. We want to see as well milestones on KarmaGap as usual. We want to see what has been going on these past 2 weeks as well. And also if you have milestones for more like short and long term for the future, we would really love to see that as well. And yeah, so next steps is an important thing to take into account. And again, a little space of why we should allocate our votes to your project. And we're gonna have a few minutes for comments if anyone wants to jump in as usual. So let's start it. Lana, I think you wanted to go first. So if you're ready, you can take the stage.
Awesome, thank you. Can't turn my video on. Okay, I will share my screen. Okay, you're able to see it. Perfect. So I don't think we had this update the last time. So we updated our homepage. So now you can also see more of like a snapshot of like what competitions are on what chains. But it's cool because now you can see the snapshot of like we have a GoodDollar campaign, the Regen campaign, and the G campaign. And it's fun because the G campaign has gone up just a bit in liquidity since the last time we were here. And by the end of today, there's 2 garden pools. One of the pools actually you guys just showed should be in the competition as well. So we have those kind of like UX updates. And then I'll take us to the GoodDollar campaign. So pretty much our update here is like every month we do a reset. And so the new competition is created. And so we have another competition now running from October 1st to October 15th. Ube swaps in there currently. And their liquidity actually went up, which is kind of cool. I think their pool is like a GUSD Glow pool. And then we'll be adding in the gardens things as well. And so I think for us, what's been really cool within the Good Builders program is actually getting rewards. So we were using some of our rewards to actually fund this campaign, which has been fun. And what we've really realized in kind of running it is if you go to projects and teams and say to them, hey, if you create a farm around X token, or if you integrate X token and create usage for it, teams are actually really willing to integrate this new token that they would have never integrated before. Because for projects, it's actually really hard for them to get like liquidity funding or liquidity grants. Most incentives all go to the end user. So it's been cool in that regard. UbeSwap's a great example of every competition we've run with G, with Regen, and with GoodDollar, they've created a farm around. So I think it really shows that if you create kind of transparent incentive structures for projects, they'll happily integrate the token. And so I think with GoodDollar, where it would be really cool in the long term and kind of in the future would be to be able to start tapping into projects that are not currently in the GoodDollar ecosystem that would maybe want to help create deeper liquidity or maybe integrate it into their app and create usage for the token. And so this is a cool way to do daily retro funding for that. One of the things we're also building for the future is we're currently trying to figure out how to create a script that would also allow us to create a secondary flywheel. So right now what you're seeing, it rewards projects on a daily basis, but how would we actually be able to work with projects where if they then create a flywheel of their own, that they can also receive rewards like through Spinach, so that both projects and end users would actually be receiving rewards, and in this case be receiving G. So we're kind of just working on the logistics of that, and hoping to do a partnership with CELO PG. And another function we added in for the GoodDollar campaign is the rewards can essentially be in GoodDollar and CELO, or multiple tokens. So if GoodDollar or any other project wanted to work with, say, CELO or another chain that they're on and kind of give out 2 incentive tokens at once, you would be able to do that. That was really it, because our main milestones were to actually like be able to use G as a payout token and actually run a campaign using the funds we're receiving from the GoodBuilders program. So for us, it was just also the funding allowed us to kind of show a proof of concept with our own product without having to fund it, which I'm very thankful for that. Yeah, and the future stuff would be adding in the secondary flywheels, and then for GoodDollar and other projects, just trying to drive more liquidity and integrations outside of kind of who's already in their orbit in terms of projects.
Okay, Lana, thank you very much. Why you think we should allocate our votes to Spinach?
Well, I think one would be because long-term, you're kind of allocating votes to us, but then we're still using some of the funding to run more competitions. We kind of got into the round late, so our hope was to have had more rewards to run like bigger competitions. So, support us for the next week, but maybe in the next round, depending on how it looks, support us there, because we would do the same thing, take the rewards and kind of redistribute them to builders. And then also because it's a great project that actually helps fund other builders in the ecosystem, which is nice.
That's great. We will really love to see you in the round. Thank you for your presentation.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go with the next one. I think Oli's there with subsidies. If you're ready.
I've shared the screen. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm at some airport, so I was praying that I don't become the last and miss out on this. So if you can see sources, I will just go with the format you gave us. So during this round, since this is our last thing, we already have a running campaign. During this round, one of the things we wanted really to do was to have let me hide this, was to have UBI pools, because the main intention of this is like our campaigns never had a pool with them. So what we wanted to do was to use UBI pools. But I will start with the bad news that our current contracts are they really need a lot of work to do, and so it's something we shall work on, hopefully next round or during this month, to make sure it works. But the great achievements are, one, we have engagement rewards. If someone goes on our site, they can just claim free Gs, and then they can also refer someone, which has just gone live like as soon. I guess we shall see people coming in on this campaign. Then the next thing is like, we have like, if this is the proof of ship, we redesigned the whole interface. The proof of ship, you can have prize pools with various tokens, and this is like an example of what's running currently now. I've just tried to, admins can put money in the pool, but other than that, instead, if someone doesn't want to vote, like if you like all these projects, what you can do, you can also donate to the pool, and donations come in any token. The most used one is CELO and GoodDollar, and then CUSD. And then what else? And this is distributed to the people throughout using the voting outcome. And then the other thing is like the voting. with GoodDollar, it's really perfect. You can vote with any GoodDollar amount you want, and it will automatically do with it. So generally that is it. But during this round, one of the things we have learned is like services needs to mature. We are trying to have our own, like we have seen, like we need to upgrade the contracts. We need to do, there's still a lot of work and a lot of potential to be done. And yeah, as we have been pushing this, it has really pushed us to grow. So you can expect a lot from services in the coming, possibly in the coming month. And why you should allocate your votes to us is because, as they said, we are also trying to have the votes go to the project. If these projects receive GoodDollar, the amount of projects we have, if these projects receive GoodDollar, they can be tipped in GoodDollar. We have over 61 projects. If they receive GoodDollar, it can create a more use. People can know what a GoodDollar is. And yeah, generally that is it. And I will really welcome the questions.
Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. Anyone wants to jump in, have any question or comment you want to share?
Yeah, so sorry, I don't know if I'm still there, but one of the things anyway, I'll ask this one in the developer hours. Like we really, maybe as this program, other the guidance goes on, we can have also people coming in to contribute on the tutorials. That will be for always, like, so that we don't usually have like just one example, or what, like more tutorials for GoodDollar SDKs will also be helpful.
Okay, thank you very much. If there's no questions, we're gonna jump for the next one. Emiri is the next in line with Esusu.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Good GM everyone. So let me try to share my screen. Entire screen, okay. Now, can you see my screen now?
No, not yet. Here we go.
All right. So this is Esusu, where we are building a community where we save together and then grow as one. In case you don't know, we have three main products, which is an interface for time locking savings, an interface for individuals coming together to put funds together, and also a utility-based payment interface where users can get recharge data bundles, do top-ups, and as well as pay for like electricity bills. So for this round, we're able to process over 1,900 claims, and each of our claims come with maybe 2 or 3 transactions. So we're with this round, we had over 5,000 transactions linked to the GoodDollar token. Also, with the claims, with the rewards we get and all, we're able to grow our Telegram community, and then we've been able to add engagement SDK, also integrated e-wallets client. This is actually very instrumental because with the TopWeb SDK, we abstracted the complexity of being onboarded to this Esusu platform. Before now, users just get to install MiniPay app first of all, use its site tester before, and all those kind of extra complexities makes it very difficult for them to access our platform. So, but with the TopWeb SDK, we can easily use the engagement SDK and the referral link to bring users in. The target was to bring in over 1,000 users. At the moment, we are just about 200 and something. So, which brings us to our next step, which is doing a viral campaign with the engagement SDK such that we can use the referral link to reward every one of our users and their invitees also. And then before now, we've been rewarding our early users with fiat, so they vote for us, and then we give them some incentives for voting. And beyond this, we're going to be ensuring that most of our rewards will be in GoodDollar tokens, so that our users will be forced, not like forced, okay, they will be more ready to spend the GoodDollar token on the SUSU platform and related services on the SUSU ecosystem. So, like I explained earlier in other calls, what we do with the claims daily is that we don't just allow our users claim. As they are claiming, we are giving the data bundles, and the value of the data bundles we give them is over 30x the value of the claim. So far we've been able to impact over 300 users with the claims and spent over this amount in terms of rewarding our users. This is just the on-chain rewards. This is different from the fiat rewards we give to them for voting for us, which is actually very interesting amount. Yeah, they find it very rewarding, so they keep on voting. And then we want to thank the GoodDollar community for this round, because it has also helped us to grow our community base. And then also the GoodDollar team was able to link us to Sherlock audit team, and we are in talks to get assistance with smart contract audits. And yeah, so basically that's what we've done so far, hoping that by next week. Our major concern now is how the engagement SDK really works. It's been fully integrated. Yes, users can claim at least on the dev environment. We are yet to get approval for the production environment, and then we also hope to get more clarifications on how our user engagement is being tracked. Is it like by logging into the platform or by doing smart contract interactions and a whole lot of stuff? So that is why I'm so happy to hear that by next week we are going to be having a workshop on that. Yeah, so thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Umidi, for sharing that with us. If anyone wants to jump in and ask anything, comment on SUSU. Otherwise, Andrew is gonna be the next in line for presenting. I see that you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so please go ahead.
So hi guys, welcome to Canvassing, and thank you all for always being here for the last couple of weeks. It's been real. So Canvassing is a project that came off of Build with CELO 7, and our idea was to transform rewards and loyalty, and that's what we're trying to do with microtasks, which we are rewarding in tokens. And I think maybe anyone who is coming here for the first time, our idea is to connect people who are doing research or people who need to get things done with verified African participants. And so when we started last year, we had like a hackathon MVP and another product, but now we have 2. I don't know if I'm still sharing.
No.
Oh, I think maybe. Okay. Present. Sorry. Okay. Let's try to share again. Okay, yeah, thanks. So yeah, so we have our Android app, and then we have an app for researchers, and then recently, so that we are able to leverage the power of the SDKs, we developed the Good Packs app. If you can see what we did there. So far we are reaching about 600 people, complete participants. These are people who come on our platform and have interacted with face verification and have completed a profile by giving us some details. So from the last presentation, we've been able to improve our UI. So it basically looks like this at the time. So we're calling it the Good Packs app. And the other thing we've been able to do is to fire over 60+ events, engagement rewards, so people are able to earn more on top of maybe our tasks, the rewards we give, and also the achievements that they reach. So we also added the Farcaster SDK, and now you're able to preview the DApp on Farcaster. And yeah, I think also this was important after working with Lawrence. Now we're able to do claiming. So for example, maybe I can give you like a demo. So this is Farcaster, and I have connected my Freebie wallet. So this is my verified GoodDollar wallet, and I think people just come to claim UBI, and then they see that they can do it. Then they just fire the claiming. Then of course this they need to, let me see. Yeah, of course, yeah. So this is plus 112. Of course, this happens only on CELO because it's on CELO network, but in the wallet usually you get something on Fuse. Yes, so this is what we've been able to do. And yeah, I think that was complete. Exactly, and that's pretty much it. So since the last time we're still bringing more people via our invite codes, and like I said earlier, we're still getting more people to claim more from our project using engagement rewards. And now we're planning to see if we can work with other projects. I was excited to see the GoodDollar birthday exam, and we socialized that among our users, the one that was on Web3 certifier. And I would like to see that kind of collaboration, even like doing an exam on Web3. I think I messaged Spiros, and I think we talked about that, but that is what I'm looking for, to work with more projects, because there are many people here who are doing great stuff. And I think if we do that together and we're in this program, then we can continue to weather the storm. So our future plans, we want to be the GoodDollar wrapper everywhere. So basically, like we want to be able to bring claiming to more people. So for example, on Farcaster, the Good app is not there, but we can be in like the default, you know, GoodDollar app there. That would be amazing to bring like UBI. I don't think I've seen that on Farcaster. And then also, since we internally plan to market our project, we want to also talk about GoodDollar in the same space. So I think those are two good reasons for you to vote for us. And yeah, thanks so much. And I hope to see you, like today is not the last day, we keep seeing each other and we keep talking. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you about that, Andrew. We really want to like put emphasis on that. Today is not the ending of anything, just a wrap up for the round and these streams that are getting to a closure, but we will still building together. And obviously, we will be really happy to be here to support all of you as part of the GoodDollar ecosystem. Also very interesting that you are guys collaborating together. This is really good news and something that's really inspiring. Thank you very much. If anyone else wants to comment or say something or anything about canvassing, otherwise, Agnes, you can get ready. It's your turn.
Okay.
So you're gonna be sharing about RG, right?
I will go with Precious Kitchen first, then.
Okay.
Okay.
Then let's start with Precious Kitchen. Thank you.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Agnes Koinange, and I'm working with Precious Kitchen as well as EGR. I'll start with Precious Kitchen for now. We have been working with Precious Kitchen for the GoodDollars round 2. And for those who don't know what Precious Kitchen is a platform that we build for rewarding food for volunteers who rescue food using the GoodDollars. And we started the round with an MVP, which was live, and we have been working towards improving the MVP across the round. And currently, during this round, the main milestones that we achieved was like creating an impact dashboard that is showing real-time tracking food rescued and privacy fast scanning for those who are non-techie, and food and rescue NFTs, and as well as beta testing. This is a sample of the impact dashboard overview that we created, where we can show the NFTs minted across for the volunteers who participated in helping save food. And you can see the amount of rewards which have been already distributed so far. Then we have this privacy fast scanning. It's just a thing that you scan. We have a QR code. You don't need to enter anything. You just scan that you participated in this event, and the rewards are being sent to the Precious Kitchen a wallet address, where if you want to claim the rewards from there in your local currency, they can extract from there, then they give it to you. Then we have the Food Rescue Hero NFTs. These are the NFTs which are given to volunteers after participating on a particular food rescue event. Also, we did the live beta testing, where one of our colleagues went into the ground and helped and put our platform out there to try it, and gave it for some volunteers to test it and see if what we are building is really functional. And it was really functional. As you can see, there's volunteers here who are happy with what they did, and they received actually really good dollars on the ground. So what is next for Precious Kitchen? We are planning to expand, to do expansion of the usage of the platform. And also we are trying to implement like languages which people understand for different phrases. Like now, our current target area for the pilot launch is in Israel. So we are going to try to convert the platform into Hebrew. Then we are going to go into full pilot launch for the real volunteers. And we are very thankful for GoodDollar community, especially Hada, who introduced this accelerator, CELO accelerator team to us, and we applied and we got into us, and we believe it's going to help us network and collaborate with partners who are interested in this project. We are going to continue expanding our network, including volunteers and recipients, and ensure that they understand the application well and the platform and how to use it. Then the pilot launch, then happy that they received a good wallet. They were onboarded on the GoodDollar, then they received some amount for participating in the beta and in the beta process. So we are hoping that you guys can support us in this initiative and making sure that food rescue volunteers receive some amounts that motivates them to contribute food rescue in the community. Thank you for that. Any question?
Anyone wants to
comment anything? I was just wanted to say congratulations for being accepted to CELO GAM. That's like super excited, and we're looking forward to keep helping you guys growing.
Thank you.
Yeah, 100% of that. Thank you very much about this amazing presentation. You wanna continue and go ahead with AGR?
Sure. Okay, my name is Agnes Koinange again. We are working with EGR as well. Yeah, so for EGR, we have been trying to bring to make sure learning interesting rather than the traditional form of the form of traditional learning where there is bullying and children are isolated, then they lack real world engagement. So in this place, we aim to connect children globally peers to peers so that they can solve real problems through hands-on learning experiences. So the benefit that children get from this is like they get to handle real world problem solving skills, and they get the practical skills that they can use in everyday to-day life. So during the GoodBuilders program, we have been trying to streamline our MVP so that we can make it ready for the kids out there and the teachers. We integrated the Good Collective pool where the pool donations for this project go, and the kids receive rewards from this Good Collect pool. Then there is we have been creating onboarding resources that can help students and teachers to be onboarded to the platform. Not only the development part, we have also been doing beta testing with schools, teachers, and principals, like communicating to them, organizing strategic materials on how the program is going to run to the schools. So currently, you can explore our platform on this link, and it works in 4 simple steps. You join a school join, you sign up as a teacher, then a school join, you can join. Then the teachers create a project, then students join and collaborate on that particular project. Then we track the impact of what is done. Once it reaches the students collaborating, that they get to submit their updates on the project. Then the updates are verified by teachers. Then they are rewarded good dollars from the Good Collective pool. And Good Collective pool has been really key importance for this project, and you can support us on our Good Collective pool here as well. And so far so good. We have been in this program, we have been receiving constant support from mentors and GoodBuilders as a large, and an appreciation to the mentors for keeping us on toes while we were building this. And our current roadmap on what we are going to achieve next is we are planning for the pilot phase, which may be during end of October when students are back in schools. Then we are going to iterate the platform based on the user experience feedback we are going to receive. Then we want to, of course, to scale to different schools so that we can enable cross-community collaboration. Then we have future innovations like making it mobile friendly and maybe integrating an AI. So while supporters, let's make education energetic learning experience. Skills needed for future aren't only read in the textbook. We also need to practice them in real life. So we need to make an impact while supporting communities, then recognizing the students for the work they do in the community. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Agnes, for this double presentation. Has been great. Web3 certifier is the next one. So, Spiros, if you're ready.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay, great. Yeah,
okay.
You can also see your screen.
Okay, great. A Web3 certifier is a permissionless learn-to-earn platform that enables organizations to reward users for their knowledge and on-chain actions efficiently and effectively. The milestones we completed the past 2 weeks are that we made some no-code custom rewards available from the UI. we improved the UI UX by showing the user's answers and the correct answers on the exam page. We improved the robustness by storing user answers to local storage. We made adding a featured exam to the Explore page faster by storing the featured exam IDs on the database. We achieved a new record number of users of submissions of 203 for the recent GoodDollar and Web3 certifier exam. And the users on our Discord server increased to 43. We also did some small updates, refactoring, and a lot of debugging. Here is the UI for the custom rewards. Here are the users' answers and correct answers. Here are the analytics for the traffic that we got. Some future milestones are to fix the engagement rewards because it does not always work. To establish more partnerships with organizations that want to do marketing or incentivize learning, to do a rebranding to reflect the reward-focused approach, to create tutorials on how to use Web3 certifier, to update and improve the homepage, and to make exam description accept Markdown. Here are our past milestones for KarmaGap, and here are the future milestones. During the past 3 months, Web3 certifier transitioned from a certification-focused platform to reward-focused platform. Custom rewards became a useful method that organizations can use to reward on-chain actions, with exam questions being complementary. We integrated GoodDollar identities decay and engagement rewards. We grew the user base with the last exam reaching more than 200 submissions. We improved the UI UX significantly. We added a database without reducing decentralization, and we gained new partners with more to come. My feedback for this round is that the positive things were that we received much needed technical support from mentors. The pressure to build and present helped us develop fast and innovate, and the competition with other projects in the round helped us become better. And the negatives were that we did not receive as much non-technical support because some mentors were inactive. And looking ahead, we need to attract more organizations to create exams. We need to create more innovative custom rewards. We need to do a rebranding to reflect the reward-focused approach, to finalize the smart contracts, to do further improvements in UI UX, and to explore using an AI agent to handle the Discord server. Thank you. Any questions?
Yeah, thank you very much, Spiros, for that. Thank you for sharing your feedback. This is very important for us to see what went well, what we need to do better, what we need to be more aware of. We can talk later about what happened with that non-technical support and see if we can help you some other ways. Is that right?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, Graven, you're the next one in line. So if you're ready,
yep.
You wanna do your presentation?
Share window. Cool. Hi everyone, Graven here from Flow State. Thanks for using our product this entire time. So I won't demo that since you guys have been using it. But yeah, the key achievements, updates on some stats. We're going to get to over 1,200 unique voters by the end of the round. We've had 283 funders. $72,000 plus has flowed through, and obviously that will continue for a week more, and then 1 million SUP tokens from our friends over at Superfluid have been allocated to people, to participants. Hopefully you've had some of that too. Superfluid's token will become tradable in November. So by participating, hopefully you can be rewarded for that. And finally, just like personally for us, this is the first time we've had a production flow council, and it went well. No major hiccups behind the scenes. Hopefully we were able to kind of smooth things over. I guess I will say that there's obviously been challenges, and so looking back and looking forward, the main thing is working with the GoodDollar team. They're awesome. They want to like dive into the data. They really want these programs to run well, and that's like the ideal operator for a grant program. And the way that our contracts are set up and like where we were, we just didn't have enough ammunition to give them. And so that's definitely something that we've incorporated into our milestones since joining this program. We would have done it anyway, but working on that for like our V2 contracts and really lean into the strength that we think streaming funding has, which is adaptability. And the only way you can make good decisions if you have good data. So really getting into that. This is a behind the scenes thing, but this was a round that ran kind of on some like old infrastructure with Allo protocol. If you've been around in the public good space, you know that there's been some changes with Allo protocol and Gitcoin. And so we had to kind of cobble together some stuff that like on the like indexing side and with project applications. So maybe you felt some of that pain as you were trying to connect KarmaGap and Gitcoin project registry. It's time to move on. We're excited to be integrating directly with KarmaGap going forward for our rounds. And really, they're just best in class. They're committed to that product. And there's just like so much other great data, milestones and things going there. So overall, yeah, just full steam ahead for V2. Our new contracts are basically already written and tested. We're adding some additional stuff, but ultimately we're excited to roll out flow councils in this product basically for permissionless no code use. I think in previous weeks I've maybe shown this UI, but I'm actually going to do a speed run. This will be a demo. I'm going to launch a flow council in, let's say, less than 2 minutes. And these are on the new contracts. So flow councils, obviously give it a name, description, and then you set obviously your network and what token you want to distribute. From there, we give admins some different ways to break up permissions. Let's hope OP Sepolia is going fast enough for us. It's not. There we go. Permissions, so you can have different people as like the super admin, reviewing voters, reviewing grantees. I'm just going to keep myself on there. I don't need to add any other admins for this. Again, I'm going to add myself. I can give myself a whole bunch of votes. We also have some automations built in, like that we used with GoodDollar. One thing that maybe people wondered about this, the idea behind this max voting spread is to make sure that people have conviction in their votes and don't just spread it too evenly. But this is also something that's configurable. So now this test address will be the only voter, and then I will quickly review a recipient, and we will have a full flow council up and running and ready to accept both votes and donations. This is a sign-in with Ethereum. This data is made sure it stays private. Not everyone can see that. Quickly go over to the application page. Select a project. Quick do this. Yep. Slow internet. Apply. Go back over here. Review, accept, or reject. And then it goes on chain, and that'll be the last of it. All right, transaction completed. There it is. All right, so just want to show how easy it's going to be to maybe run your own your own Flow Council. We're excited to support a bunch of different networks, a bunch of different tokens. Obviously, going to continue to support CELO and GoodDollar, and make a whole bunch of other kind of enhancements behind the scenes here for round operators. So that I'll wrap up and just say, like, I guess why you should vote for us. That was a prompt this week. One, we're in production. This is real. Like we said, we had a whole bunch of stats, had $72,000 flow to all of you. I'd say, like, this streaming funding thing is something that we're committed to. We're building a bunch of different tools, and we're trying to grow this category. And with talks of collaboration earlier, like our friends over at Gardens, they've integrated Superfluid to their pools as well. And so hopefully, like, all these things that are using GoodDollar token, would love to integrate streaming as like a first-class tool that you're using, and Flow State has been at the forefront of that. And then long-term alignment with GoodDollar. These are our type of people, focused on the right things, same sorts of tool sets. Really excited to be working with them. And so if those reasons sound good to you, we'd appreciate the vote. But you know, there's a lot of great projects, and just really appreciate being a part of the round.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great being able to use Flow State on this round. Harun, you're next in line with Uniswap.
Yes. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Mohammed here today with me, so hopefully he will share his screen. And this is another week where I'm calling you guys from a weird place. I'm at the airport right now. I have a flight in an hour and a half, so I'm just trying to make it. But I want to see you guys because this is the wrap up, so I want to make sure that I'm here. Mohammed, could you please share your screen?
We'd love to see you in the car.
Yeah, this is more like a gig now, you know.
Yeah, I like your office.
Yeah. So when we look at the KarmaGap, as of yesterday, we finalized everything. We only had Ube starter integration left for GoodDollar token, so projects can now raise funds with GoodDollar, and this would also lead for the projects to be have their liquidity pairings with GoodDollar as well. So with that, you know, we're happy to say that we have finished all the steps that we had to do. So we have a staking, we have the GoodDollar farm, which has more than $5,500 worth of liquidity, and it's also the highest APR yield providing farm. So it's also very advantageous for people, newcomers coming in. You know, it's very attractive for them, 74%, which is a really good reward. And we have the widget ready. Mohammed, if you could also share the coding with that. And we have monthly donations to the UBI pool. This month, we're probably going to do it next Monday, the donations. We will have a post ready about it, and we will share it with you guys. Yeah, Mohammed, if you could just briefly go over what the repos we have and what is what kind of thing.
Of course. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So this is the pull request. We have implemented the savings widget, and currently it's merged. So anyone can integrate this widget into their application, and with that widget, any GoodDollar owner can stake their token and get rewards. So, and if you go to the GoodDollar SDK's repository, in the pages you can see savings widget and savings SDK, and the documentation is available here too. So wants to integrate this widget into their application, they can use it. And actually, I can show a running version of it. So this is the widget. And if you don't want to use this design, if your application has a different design, then you can just only use the SDK. So with that SDK, you can do your own UI, But if you're okay with this design, then you can use the savings widget. In that way, it will be easy. And yeah, that's actually on our side.
Yep. So moving forward, what we hope, for the future is now we have the fundamentals ready. We have a liquidity farm, we have a staking saving, and we also have the widget ready for everyone's use. We hope to grow on that. We hope to grow on the liquidity side of GoodDollar, have GoodDollar as a more traded and more widely held token. So we have a liquidity offering. We have incentive program coming up in the next few weeks. So hopefully we will add GoodDollar to it, and we will be giving incentives to those people who create more liquidity and who create more use cases for GoodDollar. And also what we're just starting right now is, this is, well, a surprise for you guys. We haven't declared this yet, but we're going to have trading competitions on UBSwap. So more people trade a certain token, more they get like a reward and everything. So we will first launch it for the UBE token and USDT, but down the line, probably in a few weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, we could also have this going on for GoodDollar as well. And before round 3, I would love to actually sit down with the team, get your feedback as well, and talk about how we could grow it, because we are the custom tailored DeFi platform for every token's needs. So we would like GoodDollar to be accomplished, token, widely traded token on UBSwap as well. So thank you.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you for doing the for presenting in weird places. I'm gonna miss. Okay, before we continue, is there someone from Sylvie in the call? Just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, Moses, is that you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw that you just raised your hand, so now you're in line to present. Okay. Just wanted to make sure you were here. Okay. Then Vladimir is the next one in line. So
thank you. God bless you. Yes. Well, I don't have many improvements in the platform. I just have a few user interface improvements. Anyway, I will show in a short presentation. Let me see if it will work. 1 second.
It will be cool,
Please.
like, to share as well, like an overall, like being part of the GoodBuilders program, also like what you achieved in that period, and even if this week, like 2 past weeks, haven't been like the most relevant.
Okay. Yes.
We would also
Okay.
love to hear you talk about that.
Okay. Great.
Thank you.
Well, I will show it's a video that we made for this, and it's in a mobile phone, and it's with OKX, and it's possible to open OKX. You go to Web3, after Web3 you go to Discover. In Discover, you type stable-sl dot pdj dot app, and well, it will take you to the app. It's a little bit anyway. The difference now is that it's to choose the crypto is a selection box, and well, we have this banner. You need to switch to the CELO network, and you put the phone number that you are going to use. And let's remember that the stable SL is a platform to sell your GoodDollar in Sierra Leone and receive in your Orange Money leones, that is the money from Sierra Leone. So here is just the example. You put your phone number, orange, it must be orange that they provider. Then choose GoodDollar and you push sale. Then the second step is to choose the amount that you will get price. In this case, one GoodDollar will be 0.021 leons. Then if you sell 1,000 GoodDollars, it will be up just two leons. And if you confirm, then you will see details that you can review and confirm. And since you are selling, after well, here you will see the phone number that you are using and the phone number from where you expect the money. If you approve, then you will start a transaction that will give the money that you sent to the user, to the platform, and then you will have to wait for the payment, and then you will receive the payment in the orange money. That's the ramp of procedure that one was working before. So I have here some new things that is having improving the user interface, small things. I made this video promoting a group in a WhatsApp group of 33 people to use it, and we have the first users in the builders impact. We can see that there is finally some people using it, and I think this will grow soon. Okay, and regarding KarmaGaps, we completed all the. We already marked this as completed because we completed all what was needed to be done. We added GoodDollar to on-ramp. It was working with USDT. Now it works also with GoodDollar. We implemented fully off-ramp for USDT and GoodDollar. We researched that no license is needed to operate in Sierra Leone. But anyway, to gain trust of users, we are starting a company there with a partner that we found and that we pray will work because it's not easy to find partners. And we have beside this partner that is a pastor who is running a ministry called Quest of Heart, and he's an entrepreneur. He has several companies there, and we are creating our company with him as head there in Freetown. And besides, we have other 3 people that are helping to operate the service there. But it comes here, the challenges are still there, the operation in Sierra Leone, because the service, the backend with Orange Money, the method that we are using is not so reliable. So we need to switch to an API. And we know that Orange Money provides that, but it only provides to companies. So we are on the right track to make a company there. Then we will ask Orange Money to give us access to the API that will allow us to do the service more reliable. Because now it's automatic, but sometimes it doesn't work. The phone that receives the SMS and that sends the money. So we need to do manual work, and we want to do this fully automatic. So this is our challenge is still there. A very reliable service. That's what we want, and we are working on that. But meanwhile, we will continue promoting slowly, gaining some users that they will test, try, and start to use. So thank you, a GoodDollar, and you for helping and sharing.
Why
Any
do
questions?
you think, Vladimir, we should allocate our votes to your project?
Well, we are. I think this project is very. The possibilities for GoodDollar are good because for anyone, especially in Sierra Leone, these 33 students are very excited to receive this little. Is just 1 cent of dollar daily, but in 5 days, there is 1 leon, and the minimum the one person in Sierra Leone can live and expects to live more or less with 100 they can live. So what we are offering is something that is more useful for them as GoodDollar. So I think we will gain easily several users in Sierra Leone. I just want to give a good service that they will do in any moment, 24/7. They can go and change for Leones. So I think a lot of people in Sierra Leone will want to use this service and GoodDollar for, because it's useful for them.
Yeah, thank you. That I think it's very interesting and very inspiring to see how GoodDollar can impact in many ways. So, and it's impressive to think that, yeah, that little amount of GoodDollars actually means a lot for some people.
Right. Correct.
Very nice project. Thank you very much for that. If anyone wants to comment or say anything, otherwise, Paul is the next in line with gardens.
Thanks, Marta. Yeah, I can go ahead with our gardens presentation.
Yeah, please.
First of all, thank you guys so much for this program. This has been a really awesome builders program, and the whole gardens team was really excited about getting this funding and being able to build some of the stuff that we've been hoping to build for a while. And the funding was really meaningful for us. So this made a big difference. I can show, I'm going to show our app here, and something that I wanted to show you guys kind of first is, so this is our gardens core contributors community. And this is where we make decisions as the working group that maintains the gardens platform. And so all of the funding that we've gotten from the GoodDollars program has gone into this builders fund, which is how we fund our work in gardens. And so this is, because of that, a really good place to see how our funding has been used. You can see the eligibility criteria for requesting money from this funding pool, tips on how to make a good proposal and how to govern the pool. These are the parameters and settings for when proposals are passed. And then if you look back through our ended proposals, you can see the last proposals that we've had that have passed. So the GoodDollar integration, that was a $1,700 proposal, and that funded all of the work that was involved in integrating GoodDollar into the face recognition specifically into gardens. So now on gardens, and I'll do a demo of this in a second, you can use the GoodDollar face verification to make sure that a pool isn't civil attackable. So we wound up with more funding than this from the program, so we were able to use it for additional maintenance and operations for the platform. And one of the really cool things that we were able to fund with that additional funding was dark mode. So I'm in dark mode right now on the platform, but in this top right corner, you can now toggle between day mode, which used to be the default, and then there's automatic dark mode, or you can just set it to dark mode, which is where I usually have it set to. So yeah, that's what we were able to fund with it. With our future funding, we are working on a few different things. We're working on a mobile first UI. Right now, if you use our app on mobile, there's a lot of unfriendly aspects to it. So we're kind of overhauling how all of it operates on mobile. And then we're also making some improvements to the proposal page as well. Another thing that I wanted to show related to this is a signaling pool that we have in our Gardeneros community. This is the feature requests pool. So when people outside of gardens, outside of the core contributors, have something that they want built in gardens, they can make a proposal for that here in this pool. And then we use signaling to help us prioritize which of the community builds are most important. So there's some good projects here that we're hoping to be able to fund. So this is a really good example of things that future funding will be able to unlock for gardens. So yeah, vote for us so that we can get additional funding so that we can take out more of these feature requests. And I'm especially excited to see the open source contributors pool in the GoodDollar Builders Gardens community. I think that's going to help build a lot of really cool stuff for the GoodDollar ecosystem. So yeah, it's been really great working with you guys, and I appreciate all the great work you guys have done, and I'm looking forward to what we can build together. going forward.
Yes, of course. We too. We expect to see you in run 3 while we are still connected and building together. These following days, of course, with the pool. If anyone wants to comment anything or want to throw any questions, otherwise, I think Moises is the last one in line for presenting today. He will be presenting for Sylvie.
Hello everyone. Actually, don't have any updates to share for this round, but we're working on still integrating the engagement rewards for users that sign into our platform.
Moses, I don't think we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
So I was saying that since the last demo day, I haven't completed any updates yet, but currently we're working on integrating the engagement rewards for users that sign into our platform.
Okay. Do you wanna like share that with you a little bit further? Show us how is that the process, how the milestones are, that you've joined the program, and that how was the experience for you to like be part of the GoodBuilders program? Can you share a little bit about that?
Okay, so in terms of the milestones that we currently have completed, so we configured the GoodDollar or rather the Good Collective pools with our application and the contract details and everything, and link them to our campaigns over here. So currently we don't have any live campaigns yet. We're waiting on completing the integration to go live. But as you can see in our platform here, we're able to link a GoodDollar pool that we've configured here. So and so after linking a pool, we attempted a transaction to a test transaction. Just give me a minute. Yes, there are actually quite a few, but this one is one of them. Yes, we considered the transfer of tokens and then we are being successful here. So the next step in the milestones will be to integrate the engagement rewards. Then after fully completed, that we can officially roll out our campaigns to deploy both our internal funding and that one from the GoodDollar pools. Yeah, so those are the updates I have so far.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Moses. If anyone have a question about anything, future plans or okay. Okay, then this is it. We have all presented already. We have seen all the projects in the round now. So if any one of you wants to jump in or want to like share thoughts, I think it's been like very cool to see you through all this process, like how you agree, how all your milestone accomplished, all the goals that you have been reaching in this period. It's great to hear also about the things that you enjoy doing. Spiros, thank you for your feedback. We are also preparing a little bit of a survey, so we want to hear more things like that from you guys to improve a little bit for the next run, which will be starting very soon. So we're expecting a new email with that. But if anyone wants to like jump in and share their thoughts or want to share any improvement that you think it's interesting to share, this is a good space for doing that. Otherwise, we really want to like make it like very clear. Mentos and all the team is still here. This is not the end. This is just a wrap up of a round. You please keep in touch with us. Reach us if you have any doubts, if you want to comment or discuss anything, if you need any help with something that you think we can give us a hand. We are here to support you as part of the ecosystem. We will be really happy to know about you and how's the evolution of your projects while we're waiting for the next round, which I already told it's gonna be starting in early November after the Gitcoin round. Here I leave you with the interesting relevant links. They are also shared, as I promised, on the chat. Please, now that you watch the whole session and you see all the projects, go to Flow State and cast your votes. Allocate your votes to those who you like the best and you think they are more impactful. It's very difficult, but yeah, let's do it. Again, if you want to connect with us, you have the Telegram group, also Discord, and you can also follow us in Twitter. So we will be sharing some updates in there about the program. And keep in touch. Thank you very much to everyone for joining, and stay tuned for Good Builders Program Round 3. Thank you for all the love. Yeah. Bye, everyone. Have a nice end of the week. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks to you.